2001, Louisville Zoo changed that when they opened the Gorilla Forest. This exhibit allows up to 3 rival groups to rotate through multiple habitats foraging for food. Only in Frank's group, the new migratory system created a problem. Helen, the oldest female, was refusing to rotate with the group, blatantly defying Frank's rule as the leader. B. Elsner and the staff had to do something quick before Helen was seriously injured.
Want some mush?
On May 26, 2002, just 3 days after opening, the staff moved in. That morning, Frank's group passed into the main keepers area before rotating into one of the 3 habitats for foraging. Only Helen wasn't among them. Since Gorilla Forest has the flexibility to rotate up to 3 groups, the staff experimented by moving Helen into her own group on her own migratory rotation.
Atta girl.
Something which would have likely happened on its own in the wild. And for Frank, his group was now firmly under his control. Everything appeared to be going well. With Frank's group and Helen rotating, the pressure was now on the staff. Gorilla Forest has no set routine.
It's different every day, so we have to talk, communicate, and figure out who's going where, and what's going on socially with the group, and what other gorillas want to do.
Hey guys.
We're going to move Frank from a day room to the other day room to eat for a while.
Good boy, Frank.
So far, it was going smoothly, but the real test was yet to come. In September, JoJo's group arrives from Lincoln Park, expanding the rotation system to the full capacity of 3 groups. Gorilla Forest was now a whirlwind of gorilla activity. For the keepers, it was a fast-moving game of observation and concentration with no room for error. If the groups were sent into the same tunnel or a keeper climbed into a day room not yet cleared, the results could be catastrophic.
Every time we move our animals, we write this down, and that way everybody is very aware of where our animals are, what part of the building, because it is a very complicated system. This also has another purpose in that it helps us keep track of what animals are comfortable in what locations.
But the real key to keeping the gorillas moving is the prospect of finding food.
Every day they get a different type of forage. Sometimes it's popcorn, sometimes it's peanuts, sometimes it's sunflower seeds or different types of cereals, raisins. We have different types of rice cakes. And with this many gorillas, we do go through a lot of food.
There you are. Here comes Riley. She'll never refuse food.
In each case, the idea behind variety is to break up any semblance of routine, keeping the gorillas stimulated and attentively looking for their next bite.
We basically don't have a set diet. We order straight from the produce company, and staff can pick what they want to feed each day based on this. And we can vary the way we feed the primates throughout the day.
In the wild, they spend quite a bit of their day foraging for food. So it's very important that we provide them that opportunity here at the zoo so that they can spend their day doing what they're supposed to do.
In all, the results have been astonishing for both the gorillas and the zoo. Just a year after opening, this exhibit, which successfully replicated the gorilla's behavior in the wild, was given the 2003 Exhibit of the Year award by the American Zoological Association. But the real reward came in December 2004, when Gorilla Forest received the ultimate sign of success. JoJo and 16-year-old Makari produced a son, which the zoo named Azizi. The designers and keepers were thrilled.
And just recently, JoJo, the dad, has allowed him to crawl on him, and sometimes he'll pick him up with his little hand and just move him a little bit.
As was originally agreed, soon it was time to send the 2 groups back to Lincoln Park Zoo to their new facility. But Gorilla Forest wouldn't be left empty-handed. 4 of the gorillas would remain behind to pioneer the next chapter of this world-class this exhibit. Frank, the silverback, would stay, as would two younger males. And last but not least, the old matriarch herself, Helen. For Frank and the boys, they would create a bachelor group, a not uncommon occurrence in the wild. As for Helen, well, the zoo went looking for a companion. On May 21st, 2004, Timmy, a mellow silverback from the Bronx Zoo, came to Louisville with two other older females. For Helen, it was the perfect fit. And now the four of them migrate together naturally on a daily journey through the gorilla forest. Next on Ultimate Zoo, one man's vision to turn day into night leads to the creation of the world's largest nocturnal exhibit. Then, see how one zoo had to take on a world power to bring Earth's most lovable bears to the United States.